Alright, here's the Masters of the Universe Classics Snake Mountain stands. They come five to a box. 5 of these stands like this. And this dark purple, almost black, with the little like lava flow corner on there. It's kind of a red-orange. Comes with the little backdrop piece that you can snap in. Comes with a tool to help you put the pegs in. And then, if you don't lose them all, 10 of the little pegs. It's a pretty cool stand. It has a nice sculpt. Has like a lot of texture to it. You can kind of see all the little bumps and everything on there. It's got a nice color. Not a whole lot of detail on the paint scheme. I mean, one thing they try to do is a little airbrush trick, is where you go through and you just paint from one direction, and then the opposite direction gives you like a lot of texture, like gives you a lot of shadow in there and stuff. So that's kind of neat. The actual sculpting of the stand is cool. You got the detailed little rock crag thing there. Has like one peg hole. The little tool comes in handy if you haven't used use it for the other hands. Other stands. You just take the small end of the peg there and peg it into the tool, and then figure out where you're going to put your peg at. It snaps in, and then you can peg your figure or your little stand accessory, whatever, right on in. And this is one problem I have with the other stands too. Sometimes the pegs will split if you're not careful. So, do this off camera a little bit there. But other than that, and that happens actually kind of rarely happens. But anyway, so that's what the stand looks like. Now the stand by itself is great. You go through and you put your one figure on there. You got Skeletor on there or whatever, and it's cool like that. But when you start adding other stands in, it just kind of sucks. It doesn't blend. It doesn't work as a system as well as the Grayskull stands. I mean, yeah, in that one way you kind of got a lava stream kind of going on. That's kind of neat. But you start doing other configurations, and it just doesn't match up as well. The curvy sides are the only ones that kind of fit together. It's okay, but you start lining them up like this, where you keep like that more sort of like a straighter, rigid edge there together, and you start getting these blobs of lava, or whatever, ever so often. It's just kind of odd. With the Grayskull stands, at least you can go through and when you put them together, you can make like a solid surface. But like I said, it is good for like one figure, especially if you have like, you don't plan on getting, all the 30th anniversary figures. You want a good stand for Draego-man to stand on. It's pretty much ideal for him. If I can not split that one too. And that's cool. It looks good. The colors work really well for him and everything. So I'm not going to buy any more. I mean, I bought how many packs? I don't know, 10 packs, whatever it took to fill up the one shelf that I have, to where it's solid Grayskull stands. But I'm not going to buy that for these because they're just not going to fit on there and look good. I really hope they come out with just another version of the good old Grayskull stand. Because you can take these and just line them up next to each other, bam, 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 tile style, and you have a solid continuous surface. These don't accomplish that. It has like a broken color scheme. The color scheme is kind of weak. It could have been a lot better as far as the colors go. I really would prefer the pinkish purple, classic, really classic, snake mountain colors. But it is what it is. So really, I can only give these about a 6. Only because the color, the functionality of the using them as a system, and then also the peg placement isn't all that great. If you can kind of see where all the pegs are, you either have to do wide stances this way, you can do any kind of stance this way. But if you want to have a figure like this, where if this is going to be your front row, or all the same ridge is going to be like your front row, and you're lining up side by side, you only have these narrow or either sideways standing places. They didn't put any holes in the lava. They didn't put any holes on this far edge over here, except for this one, and it's just not as well thought out as the gray skull pattern. I got a lot of pegs in this one, so you really can't see the whole thing, but these were way superior, and these weren't great by any means, but they do the job. This is still kind of you know, it's only a 6 because of those flaws, but it gets a 6 because at least they tried. It's a good sculpt in itself. You know, it's great for single figures. And there you go, the Masters of the Universe Classics Snake Mountain stands.